Even though it was rainy and windy this morning, dozens of local dignitaries and personalities showed up at Gloria Hicks Elementary School to read to the students.
Sure did. This was the school's annual Drop Everything and Read Day, and Mackenzie and I were there, as was John Thomas Cobos and Kristen Diaz. Of course, the whole idea is to instill in these young students the idea that reading is absolutely fundamental for achieving great things in life. And it was definitely a who's who in Corpus Christi that showed up for this event this morning. They didn't take any pictures of me, but well, that's all right. No, that's fine. But or Kristen for that matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyhow.